Why were Jewish ghettos created in the Holocaust? Imagine living in a city where suddenly you are forced to move into a small, crowded neighborhood with thousands of others just because of who you are. That's what happened during the Holocaust. Jewish ghettos were created by the Nazi regime mainly to separate Jewish communities from everyone else. They wanted to control and monitor Jewish populations more easily. These ghettos were enclosed districts within cities where Jews had to live, often in very cramped and unhealthy conditions. The Nazis aimed to isolate Jews socially, economically, and physically, making it easier to exploit and eventually deport them. The first ghettos appeared after the Nazis invaded Poland in 1939. They chose areas where Jewish communities already existed, making the move simpler. The initial goal was to concentrate Jews in specific urban zones. Ghettos like the one in Piotrkow Trybunalski, established in October 1939, were some of the earliest. Later, larger ghettos formed in cities like Łódź and Warsaw in 1940. These ghettos were overcrowded, with severe shortages of food, clean water, and medical supplies. Many people suffered from starvation, disease, and violence. Before ghettos, the Nazis tried other plans to push Jews out of Germany and occupied territories. They considered sending Jews to Soviet areas or creating isolated reservations. But these ideas proved difficult or impossible to carry out. So, ghettos became a temporary solution. They served as holding areas while the Nazis decided on more extreme measures. The ghettos were not meant to be permanent. They were a step toward the Nazis' ultimate plan, which was to exterminate the Jewish population. The ghettos made it easier for the Nazis to deport Jews to extermination camps. They used the ghettos as a way to gather and control large numbers of Jews before sending them to their deaths. Conditions inside the ghettos were terrible. People faced hunger, disease, and constant fear. The ghettos symbolized a turning point in Nazi persecution, moving from discrimination and segregation to mass murder. In short, Jewish ghettos were created to segregate, control, and exploit Jewish communities. They were part of a larger plan that led to the systematic murder of millions. Ghettos marked a dark chapter in history, showing how racial hatred and cruelty could turn into genocide.